Cardano is a decentralized proof-of-stake blockchain designed to be a more efficient alternative to proof-of-work networks. Cardano's cryptocurrency is named ADA after Augusta Ada King, Countess of Lovelace, 1815 to 1852, who is commonly regarded as the first computer programmer. ADA is used in the blockchain's POS consensus mechanism. It is given as a reward for work done for the blockchain by users participating in a stake pool. In today's video, we are going to show you what is Cardano. Without further ado, let's begin. What is Cardano? Cardano is a blockchain, and ADA is the coin that powers the Cardano network. This is similar in some ways to Ether and the Ethereum blockchain. Think of Bitcoin as Crypto 1.0. It's essentially digital gold, but the system is beset with scalability issues. Then there's Ethereum, often referred to as Crypto 2.0. Cardano, launched in 2017, is Crypto 3.0, with the goal of improving upon the functionality that Ethereum was initially missing. Charles Hoskinson founded Cardano, and he's also a co-founder of Ethereum. Hoskinson had a falling out with the Ethereum team due to a dispute with co-founder Vitalik Buterin in 2014 regarding whether the Ethereum project should be commercial or not. Hoskinson moved on to launch Cardano as a more scalable, interoperable, and sustainable blockchain, intending to improve upon Bitcoin and Ethereum. Referred to by supporters as an Ethereum killer, Cardano's ongoing development is supported by the Cardano Foundation and the IOLECH Research Institute, which engage in and peer review via a formal development model, said Henrik Gebing, co-CEO and co-founder of Fiona, a digital asset custodian. One of the major criticisms of Bitcoin and other popular cryptocurrencies is that their blockchain networks, based on proof-of-work consensus mechanisms, waste huge amounts of energy. Cardano uses a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, offering a more sustainable and scalable blockchain. How does Cardano work? With a blockchain network, there needs to be a way to verify transactions to ensure people don't spend the same tokens twice. Given the decentralization, there's no central authority like a bank working to handle the job. Based on proof-of-work consensus mechanisms, Bitcoin and Ethereum 1.0 miners run computers to solve complex mathematical equations and add new blocks of data to the blockchain, receiving crypto in exchange for their work. This is time-consuming and uses up large amounts of electricity. Cardano uses staking, a process where network participants deposit set amounts of crypto to earn the right to participate in the operation of the blockchain. The Cardano protocol is designed to keep energy expenditure during the block production process to a minimum, said Daniel Hill, president of Hill Wealth Strategies. How to use Cardano? You can use ADA like any cryptocurrency. You could hold on to it as an investment, use it for purchases and exchange it. You can also use your ADA to cover transaction fees on the Cardano network and for staking to earn more tokens. If you want to hold Cardano long-term, pay attention to which wallet you use. The two official Cardano wallets are the Daedalus wallet Full Node and the Yoroi wallet Light Node. Both wallets allow users to earn new Cardano by staking their assets and also allow them to vote in Project Catalyst, a fund awarding ADA to Cardano projects, Gebing said. Grabbing also said that developers and institutions can use the Cardano network for projects, even if they don't use the ADA token directly. Perhaps most notable is the Atala Prism project, which seeks to issue digital identities to students across Ethiopia, including verifiable information about academic performance, he added. There are plenty of DeFi and non-fungible token initiatives within the Cardano ecosystem too. A few of these projects include the Decentralized Exchange SundaeSwap and the Decentralized and Trustless Lending Protocol MELD, to name a couple. Should you buy Cardano? Cardano's backers believe it could become one of the leading cryptocurrencies thanks to its innovative and environmentally friendly system. Cardano is backed by a lot of research and resources, but it remains a high-risk investment. If you're considering ADA, treat it like any other cryptocurrency. At this point, only invest what you're comfortable losing and don't expect huge gains overnight, Hill said. Grabbing recommends that if you like the ideas behind Cardano, you should start with small investments. Before investing in any blockchain token, it's advisable to gain experience as a user, experimenting with a small amount by transacting between wallets, staking on the network, and using it to participate in governance, said Grabbing. Do your research. If you believe in the Cardano approach to blockchain technology, then it could be a solid addition to your cryptocurrency portfolio. Is Cardano a good investment? Like many cryptocurrencies, the price of Cardano has been very volatile. While it's down from its recent highs, as are many other crypto coins, Cardano had still likely made many who have stuck with it significant money, especially if they bought and held from its debut in 2017. Instead of looking at recent gains or losses, it's important to understand exactly what you're buying. From that angle, Cardano is not backed by any assets or cash flow of an underlying business, a key distinction between almost all cryptocurrencies and stocks. A stock is a fractional ownership stake in a company, so if that company grows over time, the stock will likely appreciate too. Shareholders literally own the equity stake in that business, and they have a legal claim on its assets and cash flow. The stock may also pay a cash dividend to its shareholders. In contrast, traders in Cardano have no such claims or backstops for their investments. Cardano rises and falls as the optimism of traders waxes and wanes. What propels cryptocurrencies such as Cardano is sentiment, speculation, and the optimism of other traders, not the success of an underlying business. Traders figure they can sell the coin later to someone else for a higher price, or what's called the greater fool theory of investing. Often in such cases, the market finally runs out of ever more optimistic traders, and the price crashes as speculators run for the hills. This setup, the lack of a growing cash-generating company underlying the investment, is what keeps many high-profile investors, such as the legendary Warren Buffett, from investing in cryptocurrency. What is Cardano staking? In Cardano's POS system, staking determines a node's capability to open blocks on the blockchain. A node's stake is equal to the amount of ADA it holds over the long term. A stake is an interest held by a pool participant, secured with ADA that is pledged. Pledged ADA cannot be used or spent by the holder because it is held as collateral for honest validation behavior. How do Cardano staking pools work? Cardano uses the POS consensus mechanism, in which users stake a coin for the opportunity to become a validator. Users can participate in the staking and validation process in two ways. You can become a stake pool owner or a stake pool operator. Stake pools are trusted server nodes that conduct the work of validating transactions. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up for more interesting content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.